Alright, so this is going to be a Wix.com create a blog review, and we are going to find out what it takes to create a blog as fast as possible, have it up and running, and what type of freedom you have in regards to posting content. But first, my name is Anders Larsson and I'm an online marketer from Sweden, and if you stick to the end, I will explain my blueprint, how you can create small video reviews and earn money while you're doing it. I explain how this generates free traffic and it is very beginner friendly. Alright, I'm about to create a blog on Wix, but first I'm going to do something more important, and this is something you always need to check before you decide to create a blog on a blog host, and that is to verify that your posts actually get indexed on Google. So I'm just letting you know from my experience. I mean, it's kind of frustrating when you find out that you don't get any traffic at all because of that blunder. Alright, so just follow what I'm doing. You type site : and then the domain without the www. This will list all the pages with or without subdomains that has been indexed by Google. And then you want to find out, well, is there any traffic to Wix or to the domain that you're researching? So first let's change to English, and you go to tools, and then you go past 24 hours, for example. And that way you will see that there are a lot of subdomains, and this is a good indication that people create new accounts and people create new content on their subdomains. After that, you go for your keywords that you want to target. So I'm interested in online marketing, and now we have in the past 24 hours list all the pages about online marketing. You know what? I took a break and then I continue with the video review and search the same query again, and now it looks like this. Strange. The previous search showed that Google couldn't find any results, and this is only ads, so we need to increase the time period. So let's increase it to the past year, and you kind of get the feel for what is actually Wix promotion and what is posted by a user. It looks like Wix has some kind of directory for job offers. Anyway, I could find on page 3, and this looks promising, a page about Elena Sanchez. So pay close attention to this. When you click on the link, we can see that it redirects, but it is not on Wix.com anymore. It is Wixsite.com. So you can suspect that Wixsite.com is actually owned by Wix, but it could also be a random person that created a domain called Wixsite.com. So therefore you need to verify that Wixsite is actually owned by Wix. And we can see that if we type exact match on Wixsite.com and then read further below, and we can read about domains, and here we can see how they generate a domain for people signing up. So doesn't that mean that we need to search for site : Wixsite.com? I mean, instead of Wix.com. And yes, you are exactly right. This is what we need to do. So I went ahead and typed past month, and the first link redirected to another domain, but the second link stayed on Wixsite.com, and this is Ivan Corderio, who is a film photographer, but he also specializes in online marketing, and this is what we are going to search. Right, so let's search for this, and I couldn't find anything on Wix site for a normal match, but let's try exact match. And here we have the page listed in front of us. I did some more searches for shorter keywords, and we can see that he is listed on Twitter and LinkedIn as well as Facebook. Well, this is great. You can see that you can get your content indexed in Google. Not on Wix.com, but Wixsite.com, which is owned by Wix. So before we sign up, we always need to check the pricing, and we can see here that this doesn't look promising. They don't list a free plan, so we need to find out this in another way. I mean, Wix is a business and they want to sell, and maybe they are not interested in advertising that they have a free plan, but we can see here free versus premium site, and here we can see username wixsite.com. They have ads, 500 megabytes sounds good, package picker, and let's try get started today, and here we have the sign up page. Awesome. So I see you inside in a couple of seconds. Here we are on the next page, and they give the option to skip this questionnaire. So let's click skip, create your website with Wix editor, choose template, blog. Let's do a personal blog. I want a simple blog, but I can do minimal layout. So let's click edit. And honestly, it was very slow to load. Took maybe 5-10 seconds to do that. You can watch the how to use Wix editor if you want, but the best tutorial is just experiment and find out for yourself. Well, that is my opinion. So I want a blog on my home page. So let's go to home and then choose add and blog, add to site, and then a Wix blog. So if you want to create a post, you click here, and now you are in a blog mode. Let's do my standard copy paste images test, and let's post something stupid, copy content and paste. So we can see here that we don't get any images, but what if we could convert the clipboard content to HTML? Is there any tool that can help us with that? So let's see, Word to HTML, and then paste, and then we do select all, copy. You have to know that if we post image data, this will be posted as a long string instead of an image. So there will be a lot of information that we need to enter. So now we click the insert HTML code, paste your code and paste, and then we get this error. But if we hot link the images, then I'm sure it will work. What happens if we save anyway? Couldn't save this post. Okay. So I'm sure that if we hot link images, then it will work fine. Hot linking means that we can replace the image data like this in the image source attribute. So now we are hot linking to the Pixabay domain and tell the HTML that we want to display the image from Pixabay. So if we select all and copy and then add an HTML component, paste and save, then we can copy paste images just fine. All right, let's publish this content. 3 steps, publish site, go live. And honestly, it is super slow. I'm not so happy with the domain. So what I would like to have is a permalink, and that means traditionally when you create a blog post, a permalink will be created to that post, which I think it does here, but it is not connected to the title of the post. That means you have to change it separately every time you create a post. If you type wix.com in the URL field of your browser, you will be redirected to the Wix dashboard. What I want to do is to change the subdomain, and you can do that if you click account settings, and in account settings you click account name. You have to provide the password. So let's try this. So Legendary Marketer was occupied, but you have to be inventive and try different things. You don't need to save anywhere after the change. So let's hit back to dashboard. So if we click my site 1, we can see that the subdomain is changed. And if we click view live site, it will look like this. The next challenge that I face is to make the blog my homepage. So let's do this. To make your blog your homepage, you click edit site, and this will open up the Wix editor. After that, you click the drop down page selector and you click manage pages, and then you click settings on the blog, and then you have make this your homepage and you click set. So now it is your home page. So what does this really mean? After we have done that, we need to publish the page. So if we click view site, it should show the blog, and this is all the blog posts. If you don't publish your site, then you will see the home page as the first page. All right, done. So this means that I really don't need a home page, so we can actually delete this page. Delete. So let's publish, and done. And if we view the site, we can see that the home page is removed. Let's remove these two also. Site menu, remove video, and click site menu, remove contact. So now we have about and blog. So let's find out what we can do about my site 1 so that it looks a little bit better. So to do that, go to the dashboard, then click settings, website settings. This has nothing to do with the URL, only for the title that you see in the search results. Unfortunately, you cannot have an empty path in your URL. I always try to choose a niched keyword, and this is quite competitive keyword, but I only want to explain to Google what this page is about. And if I add blog, then this is too long. Social share image, me of course. Beautiful. All right, save. Let's go to the dashboard and check the link. So this is the best that I can do to create a blog on Wix. And as you can see, it is wixsite.com. And the keywords are good, I think. It is competitive keywords, so maybe this blog will be hit a couple of times if someone is searching for online marketing. So this was the create a Wix blog review, and setting up a blog requires a little bit of tweaking, but you can do it. So about the permalink slug, you actually get the title in the URL, as you can see here, and this is exactly what I want. Copy paste is very limited. You get text and text styles, but not images. But you can save it by inserting HTML. If you want to know how I make money by creating small video reviews of free web services, you can see that I post the domain names as the first keyword in the title. And if you are a beginner online marketer, you have just created a new YouTube account and you're ready to upload videos, what you're going to find out that it is almost impossible to rank your videos, especially in the make money online niche. That is why you need to start small and you need to start smart. What YouTube needs from you is that they see that you are producing great content. They do that by looking at the stats, like how many likes, how many subscribers, the watch time of the videos. Do they watch until the end? But if you don't get any traffic to your videos, enough for YouTube to figure out the quality of your videos, I believe this is why it takes so long for new YouTubers to become visible at the top page of the search results. So you need a way to compete with keywords that not many people uses in their title, and at the same time there need to be a demand for that keyword. And that is exactly why you should use domain names in your title. The awesome thing with domain names is that they don't have any space between the words. That means that the keyword is very, very specific. So check this out. This is exactly what I did. So if we check a whole year, you can see that the traffic just increases. So if you are at that stage where YouTube start to notice you and give you some love, then you need to be damn sure that you have a good affiliate program. I have been doing affiliate marketing for over 2 years now. I started with ClickBank and failed miserably because I didn't really make enough money with it, enough to be able to pay what I spent on paid traffic. This is why you need an affiliate program that has high ticket products that you don't even have to sell, because the system that I use has a sales team that sell for you. All you got to do is to refer people to that system. When they purchase the front-end offer, I think it's $7 or so, and they start to use the system, which is very likely that they do because they committed into the $7 program, then the sales team will take over, and suddenly you will wake up with a $1,000 earning notification in your email because one of the sellers sold them a high-ticket product. If this sounds interesting, I mean, you have the blueprint. I show you how I get free traffic. You can do the same. Go ahead and click the link in the description and follow the steps, and it will take you to the system that I'm using. They also have a 30-day refund policy if you just want to check it out. If you found some value from this video, then show your appreciation by clicking the like button. Also hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my new videos that I will be releasing. Anyway, stay awesome, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.